There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Okay.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must.
What it do, man?
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff.
Oh, nothing.
Conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos.
Yeah, he ain't even run this route.
It's
fucked up.
Got some room to run. Touchdown,
Ain't no man home.
Ohio State.
Fuck you, man.
Defense takes matters into its own hands.
He was on a comeback route.
Tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
No, that's right. I know, man. Well, hey, if I win this, I would have called it. I mean, you know, first place.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
You already played Texas?
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Noles inject.
Yeah, I beat Texas. Georgia beat me.
Down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football.
Yeah, it sure
This
is.
is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. You got to get that physicality, that run game if they want to be a great program.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He might want another play. After run, now throw. Quickly complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Gonna run it. It's Holmes. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. They'll get him
Get in there.
just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On fourth down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Touchdown, Florida State. Great job on the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd
Fucked up and Gage is selling them already. Yeah, I do this shit up.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house
Hey,
everything.
you in the other leagues?
Sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air, it's Sayin. Got his man quickly. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The inside handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference.
Battlefield and Warzone.
Still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down
League.
Yeah, this was a game we circled.
Yeah, they call it's one of them called Battlefield, the other one called Warzone.
To be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in
Yeah, I am. That's the name of the league.
Relishing this opportunity.
That's the name of the
not only their opponent, but the rest
the
of
league that he made.
who the top dog is.
Pulls it in. It's Tate.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Man, that should have been picked.
I think he wanted to run before he secured
That
it.
shit was so far.
Trying to get the receiver on a drag route and working through all the bodies and traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well and falls incomplete.
3rd down play from the gun. The short hands. It's Jackson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much
So glad he
worse.
picked that.
Was right there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
The Seminoles will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holmes. Touchdown Seminoles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Complete to the left.
Good throw.
And they'll
Good
pick
throw.
up the first down and mark it at the 47. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
The offense has it first and 10 from the 42. Looking for space. It's Jackson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Sayin. They're working that left side. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
They They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice game, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you just pound it down the throat in second down?
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to barge in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He'll sneak it. And the Buckeyes looking to convert on fourth down. They'll try to pass their way.
Yeah, y'all.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He'll take a deep shot here. Wide open, he makes the catch. Finds some room. Touchdown, no! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football.
I think when I hiked the ball, you switched
take shots because
and came down with the
coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play, and you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
That is what I'm talking about. Every defensive players want those opportunities.
Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not hard to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
Shit.
Grabbed in the middle. It's
That was
Smith.
my fault.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Bringing it out.
Get down there.
22, he gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 35, he's open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's second and long.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on this play today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the inside. Finds a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Good call, really?
Florida State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes.
I ain't stopped you the last 2 drives either.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over SMU. We will circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup.
Oh, come on.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
He tried me. He tried me.
He's up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
That's caught. It's Jackson. And they'll knock him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires on the move. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They get to him as he throws. Touchdown Seminoles! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo here for the offense. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Blasted as he lets it go.
That was terrible. Look, I'm sitting there trying to beat it.
Floated in.
And sometimes you see great
When they
shooters,
pick
they
six
get on
back,
fire and they just can't
fuck
miss.
that.
That's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first
Hey, bro, this shit ain't over yet, bro.
wide
Hey,
towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
Nigga, I just came back. I was playing. You play Oregon yet?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin.
Nigga, Oregon had me 48-6 in the second quarter. I came back and beat the nigga, bro. I was playing fucked up at first, though. I really was. But I locked that shit up. Started getting picks, taking them to the house. Next thing you know, it's like 48-48. He like, man, what the fuck? I ended up beating him like 61 though. Like, I don't even think he scored again the rest of the game.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I get.
Honestly, it just ain't going your way right now. You drive tough,
It's
though.
going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this.
And here comes the heat, and they get
Yeah, I ain't know. I was trying to play two niggas. I said, I don't know what he gonna do.
DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces.
Just try to stay in the middle.
Pass rush. They win up front.
now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Oh!
That'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think you gotta punt. Cause you down by
And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
yeah, anything can happen, bro. On the punt, fumble,
On the move.
or
looking for
return.
a little sliver of hope. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
I mean, hey, niggas done came back on me too, so I gotta make sure I gotta stay focused.
The running back has it. Shakes off the defender. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Good D. See what I'm saying? Good D.
Again, he's now thrown 20 interceptions.
Yeah, see, I got good D. Good D, y'all. Fuck!
Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house.
Yeah, I thought I can get it over you, bro.
Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David can swing. Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might as well stick with it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I felt that shit. You hit me.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll try the run. He got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his
like shit.
First and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
He gets the wrong way.
Some fresh air. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Davis. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just
Get up, Craig.
better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Down the seam on the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback.
Oh, you went to the right side, buddy.
And at least put something.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
They've got it inside the 30.
Yeah, I agree.
1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
We're going to smack that white boy up.
Short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go
Screen.
up top. Fires to the wide out.
Oh, he pulled one of my moves.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working.
It sounds like a plan, man. I love it when the plan come together.
Got the party started.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, you want to be in any other leagues?
What's going down? USC has the
Man, we got a couple of teams open, I think.
Have been in a battle today and just haven't been able
Let's send you the Discord.
They're up by a field goal over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything
Oh!
else comes out of Big Ten country from this one.
We was out of
That one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, I think Michigan might be available.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. There he goes. Flipping through the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And as the game goes
Yeah, that's quarter, dog.
This offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity.
I had to grab something real quick, bro.
Football and make plays throwing.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Touch pass on the line. After the filthy move, he's got room. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Hey, if I can help you out a little bit, it's the beaming up. You're beaming up.
Down the field.
If I could juke the computer, but you've been smacking, you beamed up kind of late.
The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off.
Oh, you were on
because of the
Xbox.
play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
No,
Nah.
certainly not this time. The defense was there.
Actually,
and ready for that one.
I'm surprised because normally when I play Xbox people, that should be like decent.
Go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs.
No, I didn't, bro. You ain't played too bad.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
No sign
Fuck
of the punt
that.
team as
I'm
they
going
will
for this
go
shit.
for it and try to move those chains. Makes the grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line. They'll have a first and goal.
I tried you. I tried you.
Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just
Oh, that was 6.
No problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get
Hey, that's that Louisville. No, they don't know all that Louisville. They got a little bit of everything.
deny them on second and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. Sneaks into the end zone.
Okay.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates.
You could definitely beat Oregon.
QB runs in for 6.
Did I beat? I think I beat Nebraska. Now, did
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
I beat Texas? Yeah, I beat Texas and Oregon. I don't know, dog. I think Texas better than Georgia, bro.
5-yard line.
Even though Georgia beat me, it was a close game, but.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team, a top
Run with 'em, run with 'em.
when they come out next. With the catch, it's Smith. Plows through the defense.
I'm surprised you ain't really go deep with him.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get it.
Fires one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As soon as I say something, this nigga go deep and score. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back.
Yeah, it was the, I had to look over the top.
Catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Ohio State, 35.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Got his man downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Sayin. Going for it all.
It's a pick this time.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation. Now I'm on defense.
Deep shot for the end
That was
zone.
my fault, man. Fuck,
Touchdown,
man.
Buckeyes. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just
Yeah, we going to go score.
They're up by 7 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his big tight end. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yay!
His 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Good D, y'all. Thank you. That's it.
Wanted to wrap it up.
Woo! Good game. Good game, boy. Good fucking game, boy.
And the defense gave up some yards late.
You had your chance, yeah.
When the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late.
For sure. But I thought you was running. That's how I got the pick. I was in cover 2. I played run down, so he came down. So I thought you was gonna run it.
Out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory
Good game.
formation. Now all close games are
Better sneak out of there with that motherfucker.
What a ride, a matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
Hey, he said he wanted to join the league.
of EA Sports College Football.
DMU. Tell him DM who? XMU? SMU? Hey, he came back, son, but I pulled it off. Yeah, hey, nah. You won though, right? Damn, and that's in the money league? Yo. Yeah, yo. So if I win the conference, you get how much? How much you get back? Your money back? Man, if I win the conference, you keep that. Right. This is, and I know that, bro. And if let's say if I win the conference, you keep that, bro. I don't want nothing. You feel me? I'm having fun like shit. Now, if I win it all, we can split it. So you give me something. But conference, I want you because you ain't have to put that 25 up for me. So if it's 50, take that. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. Because he's still under. He almost lost to my man. Oh.